Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, I am Jennifer, a full-time reseller. I sell mainly on eBay, undervalued goods that I pick up at yard sales and estate sales. So today's video is going to be kind of a twofer. I want to go over things that sold yesterday, which was Thursday. I have 6 items going out for a gross total of $480. So pretty good Thursday, I would say. So I want to go over those items, but the point of this video was actually to give you guys some pointers on how I am adapting my business. I was primarily sourcing at Goodwill, at thrift stores, kind of the traditional way of sourcing. That's how I got started, was going to Goodwill. That's kind of the basis of my reselling business. And over the last year, probably year and a half, I only hit Goodwill now maybe once a week, if that, and it is less than 5 miles away. They actually just built a new road, which makes it even closer, so it's like a 7-minute drive for me to get to Goodwill, and I don't do it anymore. I just don't. The stuff they put on the floor is junk. The stuff they put on the floor, they overprice. Like, there was a stoplight the other day, a red, yellow, green stoplight, super cute. It was from Hobby Lobby, had the sticker on the back. It was missing the battery cover. I'm sorry, if I'm gonna put big honking D batteries into this thing, it needs a battery cover. It was missing that cover, and they still wanted $25 for it. So Goodwill is just, yeah, non-existent in my mind. So I have to think outside the box. Of course, we've got yard sales and estate sales, but in the heat of the summer, when we're 110, 115 degrees, sales are down. Like, I think I hit 2 today and like 1 or 2 yesterday. They're definitely a lot slower right now because people don't want to roast. Can't blame them. So when I am hitting these sales, I'm trying to learn new things. And I think that is the key to a successful reselling business, is learning a lot, or learning a little about a lot of niches. And I can't say it enough. I know I've mentioned this in prior videos, but it is the key to success. And I think when you broaden your horizons to looking up new things, so when these sales are as slow as they are, I'm not rushing from sale to sale to sale. So when times are slow at the sales, I can take my time going through it. And that's the beauty. When it is peak season and I am just hammer, I am basing it off of the knowledge that's already present in my brain, comping a few things, but generally speaking, I go a lot faster through these sales because you have to, because you got to get to the next one. So when there's only 1 or 2 sales, I can stop and pause and Google Lens and look items up. And if I don't have the time to look up every single item, do enough research so you know that it's a no-brainer to buy it. So a couple things that I am starting to dig into is collectibles. So normally I'm not huge on collectibles and glass and antiques, and I don't even know what else I would call these. But these little birdies, salt and pepper shakers, are absolutely adorable. Yeah, they're a pair. Their little corks are stuck up her butt, so I can't get those out right now. So these guys, no joke, they sell for like $50 to $80. I almost fell over when I found them. They're priced at 25 cents each, and I just looked at the name on the bottom. These were marked. As I'm learning these different niches, they have to be marked for me to look them up. So these are marked, and I can't believe the comps that were coming up. Hopefully I can get the cork out of her butt, but if not, I'll probably just price it closer to the 50. And I'm thrilled to turn 50 cents into $50. Another thing that I'm trying to learn more on is jewelry. And that is one that I feel is going to take a long time. There is a big learning curve when it comes to jewelry. And the reason being is because there's no, like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, there's no one way to look up jewelry. It's not like there's a model number and a year, make, and model to look up. And that's what makes it harder for me to wrap my brain around it. As ADHD as I am, I need specific stuff to look it up. Like Doc Martens shoes, size XYZ, glitter. Like, I need specifics. And when it comes to jewelry, gold earrings, you're going to get a bazillion responses. So that's why it's such a learning curve for me, because there is no easy look it up type answer. But a couple things I've learned is sterling silver is okay, now I'm going to correct myself. I think it says 5.2 something, 5.25. All right. I should have done my research before I did this video. All right, but sterling silver has a number on it. I want to say it was 5.25. And makes it easy to look it up. And then same with gold. If it says 14 karat or 12 karat or whatever carat on the gold, you know it's gold. So these little guys, yesterday, I went ahead and grabbed this pair because it reminded me of my childhood. I think I got this exact same necklace, or my mom had it, or we got it for her. I forget. But we had this exact same set for my mom with the 4 kids and all of our birthstones. So this was just super cute. And it turns out that it is stainless silver. And I can't see it right this second, but one of these, there it is. It's right inside, like, the side of her dress. Like, it's really small where they put it, but I knew it was silver, and therefore for $3 I grabbed it. Some of these other pieces that I'm trying to learn have the brands written on them, but I guess the biggest takeaway is learn as much as you can about so many different niches. So the one I learned yesterday, fishing lures. This was a sale that was the last sale advertised. I was not in a rush, and I wanted to look these up. So they have writing on it. I also used Google Lens, and they were coming in at about $10 a piece. So no, ouch. No, these are not huge flips, but in volume. So there's probably 20 or so here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 15 of them. That'd be $150 if they each sell for 10. Some of them might even be worth $20. So I paid $20 for all of them. So I'm definitely going to get my monies back and then some. And in the meantime, I'm going to learn some of these different fishing lures and what to look for. So definitely just always be willing to look something else up. When I first started, my rule was when I hit the thrift store, I want to look up at least one new item. Something I know nothing about, and look it up. See what it's selling for, see if it's worth grabbing, and learn that brand. So, okay, that does that. I also wanted to mention the power of law of attraction. Okay, funny story. I was talking to my husband yesterday about sourcing for stuff. And we were talking about a gentleman that I always run into at sales, and he's always going for kitchen items, kitchenware. And he's usually buying like the crock pots and the waffle makers and the blenders. And I'm like, oh, but if he finds a Vitamix blender, you can bet I'm going to find him for that one. I go to my local thrift store yesterday. On the shelf was a Vitamix blender. I couldn't believe it. So hilarious that the day I mentioned it, I find it out in the wild. I did pay up on it. I paid $40, but those blenders go for between $150, $200. So, and they sell really fast. I got it listed already, and hopefully that sells within the next week or two. Okay, so let's dive into the weekend sales. I said almost $500 for the weekend. Some big items, some small items. We got 2 pairs of shoes going out. These Doc Martens are girls size. They are girls size 8. Nope, size 13. I think I paid $10 for these. I could be wrong. I didn't put them in my spreadsheet, but I think I paid up on them. And they only sold for $23. So not a huge flip, but Doc Martens, you just got to grab them if you see them. These shoes are very, very old. I've had these in my store, gosh, probably 2 or 3 years, because they were in my inventory rather than on my shoe rack. So that's how I know how old these were. There's a brand on them. They are in really good condition, like hardly worn condition. They sold for $14. So yeah, small potatoes, but live and learn. Now I know not to grab this brand of shoes. We've got a Forza Horizon collectible car. This was my husband's, so 0 cost of good. And this guy sold for $10. Not a huge flip again, so it just adds up. We've got Microsoft Office. I pay $1 or $2 for these at yard sales all the time. And this one sold for $33.91. Microsoft Office, it's just one of those brands that always sells for me. Okay, then we've got two bigger ticket items. We've got a Bose system. This guy here does not have his remote. He does not have his power cord. So I did put it on there. Those are not included. I sent out offers yesterday, as a matter of fact, and I think that's what sold it. I am loving this new bulk offer option inside eBay. If you don't see it yet, check it out. When you go to list and send offers, sorry, not list, go to send offers, there's now a bulk option. This might have been there all the time. I think it was there on desktop, but now it's on the app. So I can just click to select them all, do 15%, and send it to all my offerables, all the people watching it or have seen it, and send out offers as one big bulk. Because there's times if I get behind, I'll have 100 offers to send, and I don't want to do it one by one. So this new bulk offer, amazing. Okay, so this guy, I paid $20 at a local thrift store, and it sold for $130. Yes, it would have sold for more if it had remote, if it had power, all that good stuff. But I'm happy to flip that for $130. And last but not least is the best sale of the day. Goes to this Marantz receiver. Of all the equipment to ever ingrain into your brain, Marantz is a brand that is super, super bolo. They make very old as well as new equipment. This particular one, I only paid, I want to say 10 or 15. I've had it for a little while. I got it in a state sale. And there was actually a few different pieces of this set. This one is the amplifier, and we tested it. My husband's an audiophile, so he tests all of my audio equipment. And this guy sold for $170. If it looks like 70s, 80s audio gear, always look it up. Some of them are just chrome like this. Some of them have kind of a wood veneer. It is always worth looking up, no doubt. Did I just bust my buddy? No, my birdie. Okay, so those are the 6 items that went out. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully there's something here that you now will watch for at your thrift stores or estate sales. If you like this type of video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up to tell YouTube that you liked it. And I will see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day.